That's this morning's heavy hands workout. Zone 1, zone 2, zone 3 with a swing, and zone 3 with a pump. 8-pound dumbbells using my figure 8 straps to hold them on my hands so I don't get hand fatigue. This program that I've set up goes with a 1-minute timer with 1-minute walk, where I go zone 1 and then slowly move into zone 2. And then when the timer goes off, I have 15 seconds of zone 3, whether I'm doing the swing or I'm doing the pump. I like to go back and forth. One time do the swing, one time do the pump. I'm telling you, those 8 pounds start adding up really quick. It's fantastic. And I can't wait to get the newer 5-pound ones that I got, or I think they're 3-pound ones coming in the mail. I'll be adding those into my skipping routine, which is what I'm gonna do now. So I did half an hour of the heavy hands, and now I'm gonna do half an hour of my skipping routine where I walk and I do 15 seconds of skipping. We'll see you when I go do some workouts. All right, good morning. Good morning, June 5th. It is Thursday morning. I've already done my heavy hands workout with my 8-pound dumbbell, the walk, and then after that I did another 30-minute just power walk, just getting into zone 2 fat burning zone. So I did a full hour of walking, half hour with heavy hands and a half hour with just a regular walk. Now we're going to do some X3 push and pull today. The wife is in the shower, so I'm going to try and get my workout on in between taking care of her. So 37-inch serious steel band. I also have my heart rate monitor on today. I'm trying to just figure out what my heart rate is while I'm doing this. Right now, this first set is just kind of a warm-up. I did take about a 40-minute break in between finishing my walk and this. So, had some coffee. Matter of fact, I need to go get my coffee. It's in the bedroom. Eight. All right. 8 nice slow reps. I'm gonna do the yellow band for the actual work portion. We're gonna go check on the wife. We're gonna come back and we're gonna get the chest presses out of the way. Dude. All right, let's get this first set out of the way. We're just doing pushes and pulls today. We're doing chest press, bent rows, shoulders, biceps, triceps. We'll do deadlifts and legs tomorrow when I do my skipping routine for legs, and then we'll come in and we'll do the X3 legs tomorrow. Oh. 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 Oh my God. Whew. Trying to make it so that I gave everything I had in those 3 little sets. So all out effort, especially after doing the heavy hands. Arms are kind of tired from that. Great effort. I'll take a break, check on the wife. We got bent rows coming up. All right, we're back. That was a lengthy pause in between the pushes and the pulls. Get her out of the shower and get her dressed so that she can put her makeup and stuff on. All right. Bent rows, shear steel blue band, 37-inch blue band. We're gonna do over the top. Once we exhaust that, set it down, take 5 deep breaths, and we're gonna come back with a couple sets of supinated till we're totally exhausted. Seriously, pausing, squeezing and doing a short isometric at the top. When you get to that totally top range, oh my gosh. And then slowly letting that out. The sweat just started rolling instantly. All right, we got overhead presses coming up. All right, a little break over. We've got overhead presses, standing, kneeling. Just exhausted, let's go. Yeah, we felt that one. Whew. All right, take a little break. Play on the gear board a little bit. Then we're gonna do biceps and triceps to finish the day out. All right, we're gonna get ready to finish off with some biceps and triceps. I got the front door open. I can hear the elementary school in the next street over. They're playing all the music. It's the end of the year party celebration they have going on, which always, it's nice, so you won't be hearing the kids for a couple months, but it always kind of irritates me because I remember when my youngest was in the 3rd grade. She had a teacher who didn't quite deal with and understand her quite well enough. So being the arrogant little that he was, he banned her from the last celebration day. She was basically grounded and could not participate in that last day because of her a little bit harder to control person. When she was out of control, her focus at that time was to helping her friends who had a hard time understanding the schoolwork. She would go and help them when she was supposed to be doing the work herself, but she felt more inclined to helping her friends who needed the help, and the teacher got really offended on that. So one time he actually set her outside in the hallway to do her work instead of in the classroom, just because she kept getting up from her desk and going over to her friends. She had one particular friend, and she would help him get through the lessons a little bit easier by explaining them and helping him do them. So, and we tried talking to him about it, and he just didn't want to listen. So he punished her on the last day of school, and basically banned her from participating. So always kind of irritates me on that. My arms feel totally exhausted from doing the heavy hands workout with the 8-pound dumbbells. Really take a big toll on your arms and shoulders, swinging those dumbbells around. So I can feel it on that. All right, we're gonna set it up. We're gonna finish off with triceps behind the head, and then we'll be done. Whew, yeah, talk about my younger daughter. She's the one that has always wanted to help people. And needless to say, she's in a job now where she works at a senior facility, helping the seniors and doing medication and stuff. So she's had a very kind and helpful heart, and actually being able to help people. Help people is what she enjoys. All right, last one. I've got the 41-inch Series Steel red band because I don't have the 37-inch. We're gonna do hand to head, then drop down to the knee and finish it out. That is it for today of the 3-part workout. The heavy hands for half an hour, the power walk for half an hour, and then doing the push-pull routine with the X3. Totally exhausting the muscles, which is fantastic. Whew. My weight journey still it's working its way down, and I'm just I guess I'm a tough one when it comes to doing that. I can feel that I'm losing this. I have cut out 99% of the fat that I was consuming before, although yesterday my wife wanted to go out for lunch and she wanted to try a new Mexican place, and I checked their vegan menu and they didn't have anything that was really good, so I ended up getting a couple chicken street tacos, which is basically just chicken cilantros, onions, and the tortillas with some sauce on top. And I'm good with that. Very low fat, decent on the protein. But then again, I followed that up later on with a bunch of sugar, fruit, and other stuff. So still sticking with the fruit and the sugar in the morning, fruit and sugar in the afternoon, and of dinner, if I can, of having a vegetable stir fry for dinner. If not, if she wants to go out, then I try and work within the parameters that I've set for myself, which is low, zero fat, minimal amount of protein, and try and stay within a veggie type parameter. I've seen my weight fluctuate from 248 to 241 all within a week. I saw it go from 245 to 241 all within a day after working out. So I'm gonna go, after I get done here, shower off. I haven't eaten anything. I've had a cup of coffee with 3 scoops of sugar, and I had a Gatorade after I finished the heavy hands workout, and that's all I've had. So I'm gonna try and take a shower and then go and weigh myself and see if I've had any changes. I can feel the fat working its way off. I'm still maintaining the muscle mass with the minimal amount of protein, so I'm happy with that. My energy levels are really good. Although when I go to sleep, when I go to bed at night, I am ready to go to sleep. Yesterday was a rest day because I took the day off after doing the morning workout with the heavy hands and then doing the sandbags. Really kind of took a toll on my lower back. So I'm still working on that, and I did not want to overdo it. So I took a day off, and then today we come back with something totally staying away from the low back. We're letting that rest a little bit more before we engage more sandbags, which we need to start doing more of. They felt fantastic doing them, so I need to get to work on core and low back a little bit more. So I'm kind of researching some things that work for me and work on those. Still working on the balance board, getting better at 1 foot. I'm not sure if anybody wants to watch me stand on a balance board in between sets. If you do, let me know and I'll show you what I'm doing and how I'm improving. Every time I get on that thing, I'm feeling a little bit better, a little bit stronger. My hips, my legs, everything is feeling stronger, and my balance is getting better. Hopefully, when I get those lighter weight, heavy hands in, I'll be able to do that on the balance board. Being able to do some heavy hands on the balance board, that's kind of what I want to do also. That's it for today. Get it done, go live your life, and I'll see you next time.